What if Germany had won World War II? This is the final episode in this series. In the previous episode, we looked at Italy in this new world order. But what does an Axis victory mean for Japan? Imperial Japan entered World War II with a vision of its own, the Greater East Asia Coast Prosperity Sphere. In a total Axis victory, Japan could finally dominate the vast empire it had spent the war trying to build. China, Southeast Asia, the Pacific, and potentially parts of India and Australia would fall within Japan's sphere of influence. Japan would directly control strategic territories like Singapore, Malaya, the Dutch East Indies, and key Chinese cities, while puppet governments ruled places like China, Burma, the Philippines, and parts of India. And across the Pacific and Indian Oceans, Japanese naval bases would turn the region into something approaching a Japanese lake. And for Tokyo, the prize simply wasn't just territory, it was resources. Oil from the Dutch East Indies, rubber from Malaya, and coal and iron from China could fuel Japanese industry and keep the empire running. But there was a problem. Japan's new empire would be enormous, and holding it together would be even harder than conquering it. Millions of people across Asia would live under Japanese military rule, facing forced assimilation, exploitation, and brutal suppression of resistance. Japan would need a massive military just to keep its empire under control, while its economy remained dependent on the very territories it was occupying. And Japan's greatest problem may not even be inside its own empire. Germany and Japan both had won the war together, but they could never truly trust each other. A German Reich dominating Europe and a Japanese empire dominating Asia could divide the world between them. And that could create something the Axis never planned for, a new Cold War between Berlin and Tokyo. Because of Germany and Japan both survived their victory, they might have won the Second World War, but the struggle for controlling the world would just be the beginning.